We're here. Ain't too bad. Ain't too late. Hopefully, y'all can see me. Apollo's drinking water. So that's always a good sign. Yeah, it's my first show back with my computer after an odyssey of not having it for a couple of weeks while I was in the shop. So what happened was I had bought this refurbished MacBook and it was working fine. But things get old. And when you buy something that's old, and this one's like 8 years old, it's an old computer. So certain things happen. And what happened with mine was that the battery got old and started to swell up and it started to affect everything around it. So I had to have the battery replaced and the motherboard replaced. But luckily, it was not that expensive. I've had to have the logic board replaced on a past MacBook. That was way more expensive. So this was not as bad. It was not an expense that I was expecting to spend, but luckily I have been working my second job, so I had the money to pay for it. Thank you, Royal Baby Jesus. I'm just so happy that I had the money to pay for it. Anyway, this is the first show back, so hopefully it's looking okay and sounding okay. I know that my microphone is kind of in the way. I'm trying to keep it out of the shot, but it's hard. It's hard, y'all. It's hard. All right, y'all. Well, I see we got some family here in the house. Good to see y'all. Goog and Patrick, always here. Always can count on y'all. Thank you. Okay. Well, it is December 13th. 2023. Let's just say that one more time because it didn't sink in the first time because we was too in shock when we heard it. It is December 13th, 2023. Oh my God. Can you believe it? It's almost the end of the year. It was a new moon yesterday. Like all this Mercury gone retrograde, like all the shit is happening right now and it's still holiday season. So everybody's on edge because they ain't, done what they think they got to do because they're conditioning, whatever. It's still crazy that 2023 is almost over. It seems like it just started for me yesterday. And now I'm like, what the hell? I'm a year older and all I see is this turkey neck. That's the only difference I notice. So I guess the magic is working. I guess it's working. All right. Look, I got to go to the live chat. Now, remember, this is a good lesson. Go to the live chat at the top of the chat box if you're watching this now in the meantime. And even later, I think it might be worth it to click the live chat because sometimes things get censored for weird reasons. And for example, por ejemplo, if you speak Espanol, fuck you was muted in the top chat, but is very present in the live chat. So yeah, go to the live chat. Make sure you're watching the live chat option before you get on this show because you might be even something that you type in that gets censored and I don't get to see it. So you never know. Go to the live chat. It's the best option YouTube gives us. Okay. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, it seems like we have a question already in the barrel and we want to get the ritual going so we can get that question out the door. So here's what we're going to do. Our ritual. If you got your own ritual that you like to do, please, right now is the time to do it. I like to start off by burning the sacred wood. Here's what I do. I light this lighter. I light this wood. I let that smoke waft around me. Cover up the dog smell. And just, make it more inviting in here. Now, my house smells pretty good right now, to be honest, because I cooked a roast yesterday. So it's still got that yummy roast cooked smell. Not that Second day old, a roast was cooked 2 days ago, and it's kind of weird. Like it's funny how smells go off. You know, when it first comes out, it's great. And then like after another day, it's terrible. Like, what is the deal with that? Why do smells go off? I don't get it. I mean, I guess it's the particles in the air or whatever. They're dying and, you know, just get decay. But still, one of them things I think about when I'm up early in the morning, can't go back to sleep. Now we're going to ring the bell, let the universe know we're ready for their guidance, and just to get rid of any negative energy that might be floating around acoustically with this sweet tinkling copper bell. And then we got our pathogen wand. Yes, it is cold and flu season. We want to make sure that we are protected against all the nasties, whether man-made or natural. Yeah, we're just going to wave this around us, make sure we got rid of all them pathogens, all of them, even under hair, turkey neck hair. Okay, and then we got our Prospera spray, which I've been using as just like a personal spray. I think I said this before, but yeah, it smells good to me. Bunch of patchouli shit. Anyway, this is going to rain down abundance. Manifest the good abundance, not the bad abundance. Remember, it's all about what you choose. Yes. And then last but not least, we got our Florida water cleansing chakra anointment going all the way down the chakras and all the way back up. Yes. Making sure we get all of them chakras nice and lubricated and clean for the energy that the universe is going to send down to me for y'all. Because that's what we do here on the OraCola. I'm just the conduit. You're the actual seeker. So start seeking, bitches. We got one seeker in the crowd. Let's see what they got. Hold up. Oh, hey, Slunky. Good to see you. Welcome. Yes, and happy holidays. Okay, we got a tarot. I know we had one. This is from Goog. The Merlot I got in my wine advent calendar is attracting the fruit flies. What should I do? Well, I will throw a tarot for you, but my personal advice is just to drink it real fast. Because the faster you drink that shit, the faster it goes away. Whatever about that wine is attracting them flies, obviously it's attracting them because the wine is still there. If you drank the wine, you're going to transmute the wine into urine, feces, sweat, any number of human byproducts that are not the actual thing. And chances are pretty good that the fruit flies are going to have no part of that shit. Now, mosquitoes, it's a different story. They might be more attracted to you. But I would just say you ain't drunk it fast enough. But let's see what the tarot has to say. Because, you know, sometimes the universe has different wisdom about things like this. I just have my drunk wisdom. But the universe might have wisdom. Whatever that is. Okay, hold up. There we go. Hello. Oh, hey, Lava. Good to see you. Oh, my goodness. We got a whole family in the house here. I love it. It's a good welcome back for this computer. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it's working. I don't know. All right, here we go. Fruit flies in the wine. The tarot says, the magician. Well, okay. Well, you've got the power to make this go away. So why don't you fucking do it, you lazy asshole? Just fucking do it. Just fucking figure it out. Get the solution on the internet. There's probably 4 or 5. Pick one that aligns with your morality. Because, you know, some people are weird about killing shit. But I'm just saying, the answer is out there. Tarot's like, you can figure it out. And once you figure it out, you are going to be the master of this. You will never have fruit flies in your wine ever again. So go forth, seek the knowledge, become the magician, abracadabra that shit out of your life, because it's pretty simple fix if you just seek the answer. All right. Hey, Prince, good to see you. All right. No, just put a little wine in a cup and then poke holes in it. See, the audience has already got answers for you, Goog. The audience has been there and they can share their wisdom. Cheer to that. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I don't think I missed any other questions. We got another tarot here. Patrick, what to focus on to keep calm during the holidays? Well, yes, the holidays are here right now, and we are all suffering in various ways. Some of us is suffering by going to jobs that are holiday centric. And some of us is suffering because we don't have jobs to go to. And some of us is suffering because we got family and friends that we feel obligated to purchase for. Remember my lesson last week? We don't, or 2 weeks ago or whatever. You know, Christmas shopping, that's a whole psyop. We ain't got to do that shit. You ain't got to do that shit. Anyway, let's see. Tarot for the calm of the holidays. What should you do to be calm on the holidays? Ooh, the moon. Meditate on the moon. Think about how it's not always going to be the way you think it should be. It ain't always going to work out the way you want it to work out. This is a big question mark. The holidays is a question mark, always. The moon card is, it's like, it's a big old question mark. You don't know what you're going to get with the moon. You got to look up. You got to see if it's like full or half full or like empty or even left. There's like clouds in front of it. There's a whole lot of ways that the moon can hide its true nature from you. Think about that. The moon can hide its true nature from you. Holidays, it's one of them obligated times of the year. And I say obligated because most people fall for it. I have chosen to disengage. However, I'm still involved in holiday-related things, like I said. So it is an inescapable situation. So I would say you don't know how it's going to work out, and that's okay. But what you can do to feel better about it is to rise above it and do like I do. Just reject the whole goddamn fucking thing. Just reject it. Just get it out of your life. Just get it out of your head. Just like remove the holidays as an obstacle to your well-being. This is what I advise. And the tarot is, more or less on my side because I say so. Magician that shit. Abracadabra out of your life. Whoop. No more problems. Suddenly, it's a nice time of year to be like out and about. As long as you're not going to a retail place, go out on a trail. Nobody's out on the fucking trails. They're all shopping. Take advantage, bitch. Yes. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. We got the tarot for Patrick. Good. Digital diviner for Slunky. Wait. Okay. Where is Slunky's digital diviner? I got to go back up and find it. Happy holidays. Got that. Okay, hold up. I'm going to find it. There it is. Digital diviner. Will the weather allow me to fly tomorrow? If you're in Austin, probably. But let's find out. Oh, wrong button. Here we go. Ask again. Oh, Dick's being a little bit dodgy. Let's figure it out. One more time. Never. What? Okay, I don't know what's going on with this because if you're in Austin, as far as I know, the weather's going to be fine, but you might be like in from another place. You might be in another location, or the location you're going to might be like under some bullshit. So I don't know. I would not trust Dick Wood though. That's all I'm saying. Dick and Karen give the worst advice on this show. Always. I don't know why y'all keep asking them for shit, because they always give you the worst advice. You must be getting fun out of it in some way. That's all I can imagine, because I don't know why they would say otherwise. But yeah, I would not listen to Dick Wood. I would just say get to the airport early, because there's always probably some fucking wreck or some bullshit that's going to cause you to be like desperate at the last second. No, give yourself way more time than you think you need. And then you can hang out at the airport. And I would advise, here's my advice. You know, if you need some liquor, either budget that money ahead of time, because you're going to have to buy it at the airport bar, or sneak it in your shampoo bottle, 3 ounces at a time. You get a few, you get it in there. And then I ain't saying I told you to do that. I'm just saying you could do that. But also, airports are great people watching. This is like one of the best places in the world to watch people. And it's only sad that we have less people to watch post 9/11, because pre 9/11, you could not get better people watching anywhere in the world. Everybody was at the airport, all the peoples. Now it's just the people who are traveling, which is kind of like a, boring, stressed out contingent. You don't have the balance of the friends and the family and the whatevers that are coming to pick them up, that's dropping them off, that's, all them scenes is like gone. And I feel sorry for whatever them Gen Z or whatever they call the young folks these days. I feel sorry for them, because they ain't never seen an airport the way it was meant to be seen, where you actually go and wait for your relative to come off the plane, and you see the plane like taxi up, and you see the little thing go out, and you're like, ooh, Aunt so-and-so or Uncle so-and-so is coming out, or grandma, grandpa, or whatever. And you like see them walk off the fucking plane, and you get to like see them right there. It's a whole thing. And young people now do not know what this experience is. And it makes me sad, because this is one of the beautiful parts of my childhood, remembering going to the airport to pick up some aunt or uncle who was richer than me, who was going to give me presents. Like them was good times. If you got to go to the airport, you was dealing with somebody with money. And that was something special to me. So I have a good place in my heart for airports, even though they're shit now. They're total shit. They're horrible. And I would never want to go to one. Even if you could, just go to one. I remember just going to the airport just for fucking fun when I was a teenager, just riding the train around at Houston Intercontinental, because it's the closest big ass airport. Drive a couple hours to get there, and then you just ride the little train around and go to all the different terminals and just check it out. There's all kind of shit going on at the airport. You can't do that no more. No. Anyway, that was my answer, Slunky. Sorry, I went on a tangent. And by the way, y'all, I ain't got no tea tonight. There is no tea in this show. I've been busy working 2 jobs for the last few weeks, so I've not had time to get into no fucking tea. So if you want this show to not suck, you need to put your questions for the universe in the chat. Please put your Oracle selection in all caps. Do that. That helps me see it. I mean, if you're like Slunky and you forget, that's fine. Other people will point it out, because it's a very small family here. But if you could do that for me, that would make me so happy. Put the question in the chat, put the Oracle selection in all caps, and then I will see it, and then I will get to it, and we will have fun. We got, 40-ish more minutes left in the show. So long ass time. You got time to think. Okay. All right. Let me get up in here and see who's got a question for the universe. Okay, we got that one already. Oh, we got a Book of Revelation. Okay. Oh, Bloody Scalpel. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. What's the best way to quit drinking for my New Year's resolution? Well, okay, the Book of Revelation is a very dense oracle. And if you're new to the show, I don't know if you've seen it in the past or whatever, but if you are new to the show and you don't know how this shit works, the Book of Revelation is going to make you have to go look in the Bible. And if that makes you upset or upsets you in any way, well, sorry. But you might need to look into the Bible and actually read some shit around the actual verse that you get to understand the context. Sometimes it's very plain. Sometimes it's very direct. But sometimes it's a little bit more like, I need some context. So keep that in mind with what you get. However, we got to do two things for the Book of Revelation Oracle. We got to get a chapter in the Book of Revelation. And we do this by a random number generator, which I pull up on my ancient phone. And y'all, I got a phone story to tell y'all in case shit runs out and there ain't nothing to tell. Because this is some tea, personal tea that I will spill for y'all just because it's so ridiculous. Anyway, we're going to get to a random number generator. And we're going to go and type in a number between 1 and 22 because that is how many chapters are in the King James Version of the Holy Bible. This is the only version that I accept, by the way, in case you don't know. All right, this is the number between 1 and 22. Oh, 11. So then we go to the actual chapter 11 in the Book of Revelation of the King James Version. And look at that. I was already there. It was meant to be. So we got 19 verses in chapter 11. We're going to type in 19 and then we're going to find out what that verse is. Oh, 15. Book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 15 for your drinking problem. Here we go. And the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven saying, the kingdoms of our Lord and of his Christ, and he shall reign forever and ever. Okay, so yeah, this is like the middle of a big old ceremony kind of thing. You're going to have to do some like context clues. I will say this. One, Jesus did not say this. It was not in red because in my Bible, anything Jesus said is in red. So this is not Jesus. This is just a storytelling thing. And it's a big ass storytelling thing because I know they capitalized all caps, a whole lot of that whole thing. So you might need to just maybe read that whole passage, maybe whole chapter 11. You know, the chapters are really short. You know, you think about a chapter and you're like, paragraphs and paragraphs. No, it's usually just like 1 or 2 lines is a chapter or a verse. And then it's just like, it's done. So I would investigate further, but there's your answer. I mean, if God wants you to quit drinking, God will let you find the strength to do it. And if God doesn't want you to quit drinking and wants you to keep like doing something that's not good for you, well, God's going to figure out a way to make you figure it out. That's how it goes. God don't judge. God just like allows you to be, right? This is how I think about God or the universe or what do you want to say? God allows you to be. God's like, you know what? You know this ain't good for you. You know this is XYZ or whatever. But if you want to keep doing it, keep on. See what happens. I'll be here. That's what God does. God's like, I'll be here. You do what you want to do. I'll be here. Okay. Dick is a terrible weatherman. For sure. Definitely fuck you. I agree. Okay. What? No, tea. Sorry to disappoint you. But you know what? I give you tea all the time. I'm constantly giving y'all tea. Always, without even drawing it out of a goddamn tea kettle. I feel like that kettle is a bit of a crutch for y'all. It makes y'all feel lazy. Like you can kind of sit back and wait for me to pull something out of my fucking tea kettle. Well, no. Y'all need to participate a little bit more, maybe. Throw some fucking oracles down so I can do some shit. Okay. Here we go. UPS Mobile with all the presents arrive on time. What is that? UPS Random number generator wants you to install you. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, here's some tea since you're asking, since I already mentioned it and y'all brought it up. So the reason why my phone is asking me about UPS Mobile is because I've had a little bit of an odyssey with you fucking PS. And I normally am not upset by UPS. I have way more beef with FedEx in the past, but now UPS is moving up the fucking list, and here's why. So, I have a phone that is ancient. Y'all see my phone. Y'all see how worn out the sides are from the case. It's from my acidic sweat. For some reason, this glitter thing has stayed nice. And I don't know what this material is, but I would like it in my shower. That's all I'm saying. I want this in my shower because this has resisted all kinds of abuse and it still looks fucking great 5 years later. Anyway, my phone is at the end of its storage and it is 5 years old. It don't get no updates no more. It is ancient. And I just had a feeling in my heart that it was going to give out like the last phone did suddenly and without warning. And I didn't realize at the time that this is my computer telling me this feeling in my heart, which later turned out to be the case. But I foolishly was thinking my phone needs to be upgraded, and why not take advantage of some of these Black Friday sales? So I ordered myself a new phone. Now, it's not the newest phone. It's not the fanciest phone. It's a last year model of a mid-range from an Android maker that is just not even like on most people's radar. So it's just a simple ass phone. Nothing no one wants to steal, just a simple ass fucking phone. Well, I first of all was foolish when I ordered it and didn't remember that with shit like this, you got to be home to sign for it when they send it to you. They don't just dump it on your door. So here I am thinking I'm going to get my phone on this day. I get a notification. Oh, we missed your delivery. You have to sign for it. I'm like, oh shit, 30 minutes. I missed it by 30 minutes because I would have been home later on my lunch break if they had just waited 30 minutes. But no, I missed it by 30 minutes. I'm like, whatever. I'll just like figure out how to get there on Monday. So they're like, we'll redeliver. So I'm like, get online. I'm like, okay, I can't promise I'm going to be home Monday, but I can have it sent to a neighbor's house for free, right? That's what UPS tells you. You want to change your delivery? Here's your options. You can pay us X amount for this, X amount for this, or send it to a neighbor for free. And so I got in touch with the neighbor who works from home. I was like, hey, can you accept my package? And they're like, yeah, I'll do it. So I'm like, yes, win-win. We're still on the same page. I sign up for their fucking bullshit on their internet that they make you do. I changed the whole thing, right? Watch the tracking on Monday. No fucking delivery. None. And I'm now kind of weirded out because now I can't even log into the fucking thing they made me log into because it's telling me my password is bad. Like, bitch, I just created this account. I'm literally logging into it the second time, looking at what I wrote down, and you're telling me it's wrong? First clue that shit was going wrong. First clue, aside from the fact that I missed the signature the first time. Second day, still no fucking package. And at this time, I still can't get into my UPS. I don't know what's going on. And then suddenly, nothing. The package is gone. Tracking is like, nope, nothing. Then I get an email the next day from the phone manufacturer saying, oh, your package has been delivered. I'm like, oh, hell no, it ain't. And so then I got to get on the phone with all these motherfuckers, UPS and fucking phone maker. Both of them I had to talk to and deal with their bullshit and their hold music. And by the way, I want to say, 8 bars of stupid jazz is not enough hold music. You need a little bit of a playlist, bitch, if you're going to keep somebody on the line for 30 minutes or more. Just saying. 8 bars of jazz ain't going to fucking cut it. I don't care how many times you got that little voice that interrupts asking you to like get online instead. No. 8 bars of jazz ain't going to fucking cut it. Okay. Anyway, so long story short, the phone is lost, and now I'm waiting for UPS to finish an investigation and then get with the seller, and the seller's going to decide what to do about it. And then they're going to get with me, but it's going to take 7 to 10 business days. Keep in mind, this is already a week after it should have been delivered. So it's going to be probably a fucking month before I finally see this goddamn phone that I finally got the accessories for. I thought my accessories were going to arrive late. Oh, no. My case, which probably came from China because it took like 8 days on Amazon, is here. My protective glass is here. But I ain't got no fucking phone. Ain't got no fucking refund. Ain't got no fucking answers. I just have nothing. And I don't know what to think about it, except that this happened. My computer happened. All this shit happened at the same time. I don't know what astrological transits are going on right now, but for me, it is a shit time. It's a shit time. There's your fucking tea. I hope y'all are happy. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, no, it's still not over either. Fuck you. I'm still waiting on that shit. And this is what I was told. So, you get on the phone, you're spending, a couple of hours calling people on the phone, and none of them speak English as their first language. This is something that I'm sure you're aware of. And I'm not saying anything bad against them. I'm sure they're competent at their jobs, but, it's hard. There's a language barrier and they're reading off a script. So you have to get through to somebody who actually can help you. And once you get to that person and they start telling you the procedures, you're like, holy fuck. So really what's going to happen is if UPS actually finds the phone and nobody stole it, which I don't know why anybody would, it wasn't an iPhone. But if it got stolen somewhere in the UPS chain, it's disappeared, right? Whatever. They file a claim, then they send me another one. That's how it's going to work. But if they do find it, if it's been stuffed in a drawer or like underneath something, or it's just like fell off the truck and was like in a weird corner, then they got to ship it back to the phone manufacturer first so they can check it out and make sure it ain't fucked up. So this is just going to add a whole thing. And oh, by the way, if I wanted to change my address that I want it delivered to with the company, they're like, fuck that shit. We got to refund you and you got to buy the whole thing again because we ain't going to change that shipping address in the order. It is mind-boggling how fucking complicated this stupid thing is. And keep in mind, I've had to use my 5-year-old fucking phone, this poor baby, that I've had forever, that has no more storage on it. It's just like running on old ass software. I've had to use it for all of my personal needs for like 2 weeks, except for doing this show, which I borrowed a computer for. I've had to use this one tiny little thing for all of my banking, all of my paying my bills, all of my bullshit. And it's been a champ. And I'm kind of feeling bad that I'm trying to get a new phone, but I know it's about to die. Like it flickers sometimes. It'll go like, ooh, it'll stutter. And I'm like, ooh, that's always a bad sign with your tech. When it starts to go, ooh, you're like, ooh, yeah, always bad. Always bad. So, I don't know. It's nightmare. It ain't over yet. We're just going to see what happens. At least it's material for my show. All right. Tarot for Patrick. Tarot for your health issues. Okay. Well, health issues are never fun. So sorry. I've had a few myself lately. I think I'm finally getting over the hump. I was having a little sinus issue. And I still do, because I always do. But like this was a little bit deeper. It was almost like a sinus infection was starting to take hold. And I was having some trouble. And then I was like, no, I'm going to get over it. And now it's starting to get over it. So hopefully yours is not as bad. Okay. Here we go. Hell for Patrick. What's the hell for Patrick? Ooh, justice. Okay, so you just need to be like a little bit more balanced in some certain things. Like there's a there's an imbalance in your routine, your regimen, something that you're paying too much attention to, or maybe something that you've been doing that you have not been getting benefit from, that you need to pass judgment on and just like court of law, like get it out of there, like gavel down, it's done. A lot of ways you can interpret this. But, justice is about, getting what you deserve, and you deserve good health. So if you are not sure what's going on with your health and you're just like figuring it out every day, it might be time to like get very methodical about it and just do the list, do the pros and cons, maybe enlist some outside eyes to kind of give you some guidance on this. Maybe get you an advisor, an attorney, a counsel, if you will, a judge, someone who can be like, nope, this is bad, this is good, all the things. But I think you can figure it out. It's just, there's a lot obscuring your view. So just get rid of all that shit, get down to the brass tacks, and then you will find your answer. All right. Good luck, hun. All right. Pornicle. We got a pornicle. Hold up. Matt. Hey, Matt. Good to see you. What's the hottest Christmas present this year? Everybody wants to know. I know I do. So the pornicle is another one. We got to use the random number generator. We got 755 pages in the pornicle. And then we are going to generate a number. 363, page 363 in the pornicle. And I'm going to have to put my readers on. I cannot read without these anymore. So old. All right, page 363 for the hottest Christmas present. Oh, I almost turned right to it, literally. I turned to page 364. So here we go. Big reveal. Oh, the hottest present this year is going to be, wow. It's going to be a thing to tie your dick up with. Basically, a strap. Get you a strap. Or else get you a pussy. Get you a cat. I think that's a cat. What is that? I don't know. But this poor man is just so terrified of his own dick that he's got to like wrap some fabric or something around it to jerk off. This is very inefficient. I'm sorry. But yeah, for whatever reason, get you a strap. Get you a strap on, a strap to beat yourself with, a strap to tie something up with, some kind of strap. There you go. There's your hot Christmas present. At least it's something that you can make out of something you already got. Like you can just like rip up some old jeans and make a strap. You can rip up an old t-shirt and make a strap. Okay. We need a hostage rescue team for my phone. Well, who knows where it is? Honestly, it's like I figure, there's probably a lot of seasonal workers at UPS these days. It's the holidays, and probably a few of them they see the lithium ion warning on the package, and they're like, yeah, well, this has got to be some kind of electronic. I don't know what their security's like. I can't imagine that it's a ton of a theft, but I believe it happened. So I'm sure someone just pocketed it and took it home. And, for whatever reason, UPS is like, oh, fuck, another one of them. And then, they just got to get with because they got to settle the insurance claim. It's like a whole thing. It's like a whole thing, literally. So UPS does their thing. And then once they decide, yes, it's gone, we lost it. Then the manufacturer just is like, okay, we either give you a refund or we send you another one. And hopefully they send me another one, but I don't fucking know what's going to happen. Okay. Let's see. I'll have got some fun comments here. You made a huge batch of weed gummies. Oh my goodness. Well, congratulations. I wish that that cross country commerce could happen, but I'm sure that the friends that you share them with, or not, maybe they're for you, will appreciate them. I would not be upset about getting some weed gummies for Christmas. Even though I don't give out Christmas presents, I ain't opposed to receiving them. Just saying. Oh, all right. Digital diviner. Who's got digital diviner? Nobody? I don't know. I don't fucking know, y'all. Your friends just got married. Well, good for them. I hope it lasts. None of mine have, but you know what? I tried. At least I tried. I wasn't afraid to try. Got that going for me. Well, since we're all talking about holidays and self-care and friends and trying to be around family, let's do a hat of self-care. We ain't done one of these in a long time. You think Matt is asking if digital diviner, if they'll get married? Will your friends get married? Oh, okay. Okay, we'll get to the hat of self-care in a second, but I get it now. Sorry, your caveman typing was throwing me off. All right, here we go. Possibly forget it. Yeah, forget it. They ain't getting married. And even if they do, they're going to get divorced. So don't worry about it. You ain't got to buy a present. They say you got up to, I think, a year after a wedding to give a present. And I think this is back in the days when, it would take you a year to send somebody a present because it was the stagecoach times, and it would take that long to get across the state, much less the country. So I think that the rules are not caught up to the current times because definitely people get married and get divorced within a year. So you have a very small window of time to actually send a gift. However, I think you can make that work in your favor because nowadays, if you got a whole year, according to etiquette, well, you can just wait that whole year out and you might not have to send a present at all. That might be the best thing to do. Okay, here we go. Here's for the collective, how to get through the holidays. Listen to music. Yes, listen to music, not the music that you hate. This is what them little earphones and earbuds is for. And if you ain't invested in any, honey, let me tell you, having these uncomfortable things in my ears at work has made me so much happier at work. It has made my life so much better at work. Even though I have to deal with a bunch of bullshit at work, it's still those little things in my ear making me happy. Now, I don't know what they're doing to my brain. I don't know what kind of cancer they're giving me. I don't know what they're doing to my aura. I don't know none of that. I'm sure it's doing something because it's electromagnetic frequencies coming from my phone, going into my head, all that shit. But I'm just saying, the ability to listen to something that is not my coworkers yammering on about, whatever bullshit is golden. It's golden. So yeah, listen to some music, listen to something else. Don't listen to your relatives. Don't listen to the friends you hate that you pretend you like because you like their house or whatever. Like, just listen to some music. And it's become a lot more acceptable for people to always have some kind of earbud in. And I'm not saying this right. I ain't saying it's right. I'm just saying it's a lot more acceptable these days to always have some kind of thing in your ear that you might be listening to that's not the thing around you. And you might be able to use that to your advantage, even if you ain't listening to nothing. You might just be able to like having that thing in your ear. Because then you can eavesdrop on people. This is the part that I think is interesting about this whole earbud revolution. Is that you can have one in and people will assume that you're listening to something and conversing. You can have two in, people will assume that you're listening to nothing but what's there. You can also have them in and not be listening to nothing except the gossip that's going on around you. And that can be very valuable because people get used to the fact that you've always got them in and you ain't engaging in their conversation. Well, they just think you ain't listening. Guess what, bitch? You's listening. That's a soap opera and it's free entertainment. So yeah, I would look into getting some of them. Okay. Wait. I think we just got a repeat of all these questions. Hold up. What about your other friends? Okay, you got other friends? You got two sets of friends that you want to ask Dick about? I'm sorry. Dick is usually not going to give you a happy answer, but let's see. Ask again. Okay. Possibly. See, very non-committal. As Dick usually is. Very non-committal. All right. It's 9:49. I got like 12, 13 more minutes. I don't know. I was a couple minutes late, but not that late. And I do have a scratch off. So I got a couple minutes to kill at the end of the show. But if you have a question for the universe, put it in the chat. I got time to answer it. 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 I do. Maybe I do. Well, if you don't have any questions for the universe, then I will do some collective readings for the collective. Because that's what I do. I read the oracles. All right. Let's see what kind of crystal might be interesting to the collective this week. What do y'all think? Here we got a oracle. Tasty Christmas dessert. Okay, well, that's a fun one for oracle. Let's pull a crystal first. Yeah, here we go. What is this? Sodalite. What is it? Speak your truth. Yes. Sodalite. Speak your truth. This is like blue and white crystal kind of rock. I think I have some. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, speak your truth. This holiday, speak your truth. And when I say this from my perspective, it don't mean go running at your mouth at the table when everybody's having a good time talking about your politics. No, there's a time and a place for that shit. I'm saying speak your truth as far as like allowing energies to come into your life and transform you. So, for example, pour a hemp lay. If you're in a situation where you know that you're visiting with relatives that are not to your liking, you don't like them very much, but you have to because they're old and they're going to die, I would say be honest to yourself, live your truth. Don't say, I got to stay all fucking day there. No, get in, get out, surgical strike. 30, 45 minutes tops. Make the rounds, give everybody a kiss, maybe have a piece of pie, whatever, and then get the fuck out of there. That is living your truth. And I don't think that's wrong. So, however that means to you, live your truth. All right. We got a oracle. Tasty Christmas. I love Tasty Christmas. Because untasty Christmas is no fun. All right. Here we go. We got another 755 pages. 140. Okay, this one's going to be old ass shit. Old ass shit. 140. All right, here we go. Almost. Hit. Okay. So Christmas. Wait, what was it? Oh, we got a tarot too. Tasty Christmas dessert. Well, always your tastiest dessert is going to be some creamy pussy. Just like yummy, delicious pussy. Yeah, cream pies, and I don't know. I just feel like the old classic desserts, vanilla. This is a very vanilla dessert right here. It's nothing special going on, except that maybe they're slightly off the bed, but it's pretty much missionary style. So whatever vanilla pussy cream you can find is going to be up your alley. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Tarot for artistic creativity for lava jeans. I love it when people ask about being artistic and creative because it gives me hope that humanity ain't totally dead in their soul. Which, when I look around sometimes, I'm thinking there might be some death in the soul. It's funny. The other day, this is totally unrelated, but talking about humanity and how there's a wide range of crazies out there. I was waiting to cross the street and literally waiting because, cars are coming. And this larger gentleman with a rolly suitcase is barreling across the road, dodging cars like Frogger. And as he gets to the crosswalk where I've been waiting to cross, like a normal person when the traffic ain't going, he looks right at me and he says, "Kings don't stop for traffic." And it keeps on rolling by. And I was like, okay, first of all, I did not need an explanation. Second of all, dumbasses also don't stop for traffic. So yeah, that was just a weird kind of thing. Just like you never know what's going on in people's heads. You never fucking know. All right, hold up. I'm getting to this tarot for artistic creativity. Kings don't stop for traffic. Ha ha ha. All right, lava. Here you go. Creativity 101 is this one. Chariot. Ooh, you just got to believe in yourself. This is the thing. The Chariot is the card of like getting there, going for it, doing the success. So if you think about chariots in the racing, and I always bring this up because the Ben-Hur, if you've ever seen Ben-Hur, the chariot race, there were some people playing dirty and there were some people who was not. And then, it ended up working out the way it was supposed to work out for the hero. But you're on the mission. You're on a path. You've got to believe in yourself. You cannot let any doubt seep in. So think of the chariot. Think of going to your best success. And then let that creativity flow. Like there is no wrong way to do it. If you believe in yourself, it's going to happen. That's just how it works. I don't know how it works. That's just how it works. Okay. Digital diviner are the reptilians and the shadow people, demons / jinn the same entities? Oh, well, this is an interesting question. Here we go. Definitely. Yeah. I believe all of these myths and all of these stories about other entities, extra dimensional beings, if you will, they're probably all very much the same thing, but they're coming at it from different viewpoints. So we got a Mayan viewpoint, we got a African tribe viewpoint, we got the Rosicrucian viewpoint, we got all these different viewpoints on the same idea, right? So yeah, I get it. I feel like I don't know what's true. I'm very conditioned to believe that nothing is true at this point. And I know that's not true because something is definitely true. Some things have to be true. This is the truth. This is how it works. Some things have to be true. But what they are, I don't fucking know. That's the scary part about being alive. You have to accept that you don't know the truth 100% of the time. And that's scary for people. And I think that a lot of people delude themselves into thinking that they do know the truth when actually they don't. And they will never know it. And there is no way to know it because it's not meant for us to know. It's kind of one of them things. You know? You're welcome, Lava. I hope that helped. I never know if any of my oracles help anybody, but I like to think they do. And that's why I keep showing up every Wednesday night. And I hope that y'all keep coming back just because y'all get some help, but also because you enjoy my company. And I enjoy y'all's. So, yeah. Oh, it's 9:59, y'all. We're almost at the end of the show. I don't think I missed any oracles. If I did, ask me. Tell me. I don't know. I think I got them all. Okay. I do have a scratch off, so I'm going to get to that. I just don't know, y'all. I don't know what to do about this whole phone situation. I'm just saying that I'm on the ride at this point. I'm on the fucking ride. And I could, I guess, pull the plug and demand a refund and then just start from scratch. But now I'm invested. I'm fucking invested in this story. And I want to see how it plays out because I don't know. Either I'm stupid or I'm at a place in my life where it's not going to ruin my life if this doesn't come immediately. Right? The other phone is still working. My computer's back. Hey, for a while it was dicey there. So far, fingers crossed, everything's okay. So yeah, we're back on track. I just don't know how this is going to work out. And I feel like I need to let it play out a little bit longer. There might be more story to tell. Anyway, I'm going to scratch off this lottery ticket. Hopefully it will send me enough money to pay for all of these electronic misadventures that I've been dealing with lately. And if it don't, well, that's my karma. But I'm going to try. I still ain't cashed in my $10 ticket from a couple of weeks ago because I like looking at it on the fridge. It gives me hope. It's like, yes, indeed. You could possibly win money if you scratch one of these off. Maybe. You did at one point. See? You did. All right, RC, shut up, scratch. Shut up and 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 scratch. What do we got here? Get any symbols? Or are we all numbers? I think we're all numbers this time. Okay. Well, that means we got just one number to scratch off left. Oh, is it the winning number? Is it going to match any of our numbers? I sure hope so, because $5,000 would be nice. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got 8. And we did not win. I don't think we won. Oh, bummer. Bump, 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 bump. Scratch and lose, just like y'all always tell me, but I don't always lose. Sometimes I win. But not tonight. Well, y'all, just because I didn't win don't mean that y'all can't win because y'all have the whole week coming up. I know that Mercury's retrograde. I know that there's a new moon cycle. I know it's the holidays. There's a whole lot that you can get wound up about. However, if you choose to vibrate higher, I know in my heart of hearts that y'all can have the best week of your life. You just got to vibrate high enough. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. Please tell all your friends to watch the show. Send the links, whatever. I was looking at my YouTube numbers. They sent me my YouTube numbers this today, and they was really sad. Not that y'all ain't doing your part. Y'all are totally doing your part, but they were just sad numbers for a creator on YouTube. But I'm still here, and I'm still doing it because I love it. And I love y'all, and I will see y'all next time. Thank y'all. Bye.